Um, let's see, what do I need to talk about? Ginger. Ginger. So you guys have noticed this week that I've been drinking ginger tea. And so someone asked, why are you drinking ginger tea? And I thought, oh, I should probably talk about the benefits of ginger. I've been drinking it just because I do like ginger, and I drink it, I use my micro planer with it, my micro grater. And so I actually get the fiber and everything because I drink all of it. I didn't used to. I used to just chop it up. But I felt bad because I felt like I was wasting so much of it. And so I decided to switch and use my microplaner instead. So I drink it because I like it and because I get fiber from it, and there's some benefits to it. So one of the first benefits that I ran into was that it helps with nausea, which, you know, I don't struggle with nausea. I don't have that problem, but it is something that helps with nausea. So morning sickness, I found in my research of it, I was like, oh, it helps with morning sickness. Now, I don't know. I feel like if you're feeling morning sick, trying to get ginger in might be a little challenging unless you take it in capsule form. But it does help with that. Hey, Shannon. Good morning. From New Jersey.
From New Jersey.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, you have a funny story about your mom and ginger.
Yeah, so my mom heard, I don't know, she was watching a show or something, and they talked about ginger as a health benefit, so she thought she would try it. And so she went out and bought ginger and actually ate ginger.
Like took a bite of it.
Took a bite of it. And my mom cannot take anything that's spicy.
No.
So as anybody's ever bitten into ginger, you know it's a very spicy substance.
Spicy.
So that was it, you know. So in the garbage it went. But
Which makes me sad.
Yes,
she threw it away.
she didn't know that we would have taken it, but we definitely would have taken the ginger from her.
Definitely. Hey, Valerie.
Morning, Valerie.
So yeah, his mother tried it. It is very spicy if you try to just eat it. It's not recommended that you do that. But it's also very good for muscle pain. And so I was learning about that, and I was like, oh, that's good. You know, our muscles can be stiff from working out, so that's a good thing. But it's also good for menstrual cramps, which makes sense because, you know, menstrual cramps are caused by muscle pain. So ginger is good for that. I also found that it's helpful for weight loss because it curbs appetite. And that's true whether you take it in pill form or you do it fresh or you use ground. If you're going to make it ground, you're going to want to use probably about 1 teaspoon of ground ginger in some hot water or however you want to do it. But 1 teaspoon a day apparently can help with curbing appetite and therefore help with weight loss. So that was interesting. They also did some studies that show that it helps with fatty liver and liver function. Now, the first studies that I was able to find were on rats. They seem to study rats a lot. And they were like, well, yay, it helps rats. Right. But then they were able to do some studies on humans and did find that it does help with fatty liver and with liver function. I didn't find anything that gave specifically why, like the compounds, but we've told you before, if you're eating the whole food, you don't really have to know which compounds. It's only the supplement companies that want to pull the compounds out and make money out of it.
And try to sell those separately.
Yeah.
So be careful with that. Don't take a ginger supplement.
No.
It's you can just get ginger simple enough, and I'm sure you can get ground ginger as well.
You can. We have some.
Right. So stay away from the supplements. There's no need for that.
And the measurement for ground versus fresh is half as much ground as you would use fresh. So I just grind mine till I think I have enough. I told you I would write down my recipe and put it on the Whole Food Muscle Club. So if you're a member of the Whole Food Muscle Club, which you can get to by going to rnrjourney.com/join and become a member, I will put my recipe that I use. I use ginger and honey and a little bit of lemon in mine. So I will come up with the amounts and I will put them in a recipe for the Whole Food Muscle Club members. Did you have anything you wanted to add about ginger? We're doing a good job of being short.
The only thing I'll say about ginger is, so there was also research done to see if there's any side effects of using ginger, and they really haven't found none. Now, somebody out there is going to come with that 1930
you didn't plug it in.
report that says that people were having problems and complications from taking ginger. And in 1930, during Prohibition, what they were doing was ginger was being used as an alcohol substitute. So there you can see what might be a problem, but that wasn't the problem. The problem was,
there we go.
In an effort to make more money, people were substituting ginger with varnish. Now, you probably don't need to be told not to drink varnish.
Right, don't drink varnish.
But that's what they actually, if you read that study, that's actually what was happening, was the varnish that people were drinking that was causing them to be ill, not the ginger.
Not the ginger.
So ginger doesn't seem to have any side effects, so you shouldn't worry about it from that perspective.
Yep, good job. Thank you for doing that. Well, I
Sure.
had plugged the computer in and it got unplugged and then it said low battery and I'm like, oh, that's a problem.
Well, I'm cutting out on people.
Yeah, that would be bad. So, yeah, ginger is good for you if you have a way to take it in. It's also very stable. You can buy it and keep it and it's fine. You can keep it in your refrigerator. You can keep it on your counter. You can keep it in the freezer. Like it's a very versatile root to be able to keep. I personally use organic ginger because I don't peel it. I feel like peeling ginger is such a pain. I just grind it all together. So I buy organic because I do end up eating the peel.
Skin,
Yeah, I eat the
outside.
skin.
Yeah.
Hey Rena, you love ginger. That's good.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a great food. It's very good for you. So yeah, 1 to 2 teaspoons of dry ginger in hot water every day is going to be really good for you. I don't drink it every day, but I do drink it. I do drink some ginger tea on a regular basis. So I would encourage you to do that. If you have any of these issues, nausea, muscle pain, you're looking at weight loss, you want to keep your liver healthy, etc., etc. Anything you want to add?
No, I think that's it.
All right, don't forget to go to Whole Food Muscle and download our staples list if you're interested in seeing the foods
Again,
that
that
we
is
keep
free.
in the house.
Right.
So that's where you can go to get that. And
Oh, and additionally, on that, you'll actually get the bread recipe,
Oh,
too.
that's right. We have
So you'll be able to print out our
the
bread
bread
recipe.
recipes on there too.
Which is
yeah.
a very simple way to make bread, and it's awesome.
We do it once a week. Well, he does it.
Yes,
I don't
make the bread in the house.
So yeah, that's what we've got.
That's it.
All right.
All right. So with that, we will say, eat real food, mostly plants. Have a great day, guys.
Have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow.